The negative impact of sedentary behavior. What is sedentary behavior? Sedentary behavior is defined as any waking activity characterized by low energy expenditure, under 1.5 METs, in a sitting or reclined position. A MET is a measure of the ratio of the rate at which a person expends energy. Examples for occupational sedentary time could be sitting using a computer, sitting in meetings, or working at a desk. Recreationally, sedentary time includes driving a car, watching TV, sitting and reading, or sitting and socializing. Another important point is that sleeping, lying down, or standing does not count as being sedentary. Sedentary behavior for Canadians. Statistics show that Canadian adults spend a substantial amount of time sedentary, approximately 9.5 of their daily waking hours. Surprisingly, with an average of an 8.5-hour workday, 77% of this time is spent in sedentary activities, signifying a significant portion of the day in a seated or reclined position. We will now get into some research studies that explore the negative outcomes of sedentary behavior and the positive outcomes of breaking up long bouts of sitting. A study involving about 17,000 Canadians aged 18 to 90 found a clear association between sitting time and mortality rates. It was discovered that higher levels of sitting time correlated with progressively increased risks of mortality from all causes, and specifically from cardiovascular disease. Additionally, physically inactive individuals showed significantly higher mortality rates across different sitting time categories. Importantly, as you can see on the right side of this graph, even those who were physically active but spent 75% or more of their time sitting have a higher mortality rate than compared to those who are inactive but only spend 25% of their time sedentary. Young and Others study provides compelling evidence linking increased sedentary behavior to higher risks of cardiovascular disease, leading to higher mortality rates. This research emphasizes the detrimental impact of prolonged sitting on cardiovascular health outcomes. More research is necessary in order to discover all of the negative outcomes. Findings from 27 systematic reviews show a positive association between time spent in a sedentary behavior and various adverse health outcomes. Sedentary behavior is positively linked with mortality from various causes in chronic diseases like cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, several cancers, and metabolic syndrome. Moving into some studies that discuss the benefits of breaking up sedentary time. A study by Healy and others shows that frequent breaks in sedentary behavior can substantially reduce metabolic risks. Increased breaks in sedentary time correlate with positive outcomes such as improvements in waist circumference, BMI, triglyceride levels, and glucose levels. Additionally, research by Chasten and others and Dunstan and others discussed the relationship between breaks in sitting and cardiometabolic health in adults. It was found that interrupting sitting time with short bouts of light or moderate intensity exercises like walking lowers glucose and insulin levels in adults. This may help improve glucose metabolism and potentially be an important public health and clinical intervention strategy for reducing cardiovascular risk. Here are a few ways to reduce sedentary time around the office. Walking to see coworkers instead of emailing or phoning them is a great way to get a break from sitting at your desk. Standing up when you have to take a phone call, drinking lots of water and getting up to refill your water bottle, taking the stairs instead of the elevator or escalator, taking regular breaks from sitting every 20 to 30 minutes, use a standing desk, have meetings while walking, and setting reminders on your phone or computer that remind you to stand. Thanks for watching, and remember to stand up and take breaks from sitting.